Hey guys, welcome to a brand new series that I'm going to be doing for the up and coming summer. It's going to involve Euro 2012. Now, there's been a thing that I've wanted to do for quite some time. It's simulate Euro 2012. Now, I was very confused as to how I was going to do this. I wanted to simulate the actual competition. I've talked about this about 2 or 3 times on previous videos. I wanted to simulate the actual competition with real players, real squads, real teams in the proper groups. So like a real life replication. However, I was not. I was told it's very difficult to do, and asked, and no one's really got back to us on it. So um, I thought, okay, I need to do something else. And last night, because I felt like playing Footy Manager, and there was no real saves I could do because I didn't want to start or any. I didn't want to play another save because they're all for video capturing, and obviously to do that, I have to do commentaries and stuff. And you have to be in a right frame of mind to do a commentary, or it's not very good doing a commentary at 10:30 at night when everyone's in bed. So what I thought, I'll start a new game, and I thought I'll do an international series, international game rather, and I picked Scotland for just no apparent reason. I just thought Scotland, they're not, as it stands, I think they're like 60th or something in the rankings, and I thought this might be a decent little game. And as I got further into it, I basically got Scotland to qualify for Euro 2012 through the playoffs. It was absolutely amazing. I don't know how I did it, but I got them qualified, so they are in Euro 2012. And as I did it, I thought, well, this is the series then. This is what I'm going to do. I'm still going to. Well, first, I'll guide you through basically what's happened here. But this is going to be the thing. So here we're going to load up my Scotland save here. I've called it "Ye Dear English Bastards." So that's just a random name I've decided to call it. Because I like to give my saves random, funny, or sometimes offensive names, as in the case for that. But yeah, this is, as you can see here. Let me just show you really quick. We've got the draw. Yes, I'll show you the draw in a moment. But these are the fixtures here. These were yes, this is it. As it currently stood, and Spain qualified very easily, very easily from Group I. And I think this is the group without loads of teams, and I think some you can have 6, 7, or 8 teams, or is that World Cup? I can't remember. Anyway, Spain qualified very easily. They didn't lose. Obviously, I couldn't beat Spain. As you can see here, we were actually, well, we scored a goal. Let me put it that way. But that's not even the drama, because as you can see, Czech Republic actually had a better goal difference than us. But as far as I'm aware, if you look at the rules, it's are sorted separately in second place teams table. I don't know. League sorting rules, results between teams comes first. So the heads actually the ones that matter there. So I didn't take over. That's 1-0. So the Czech Republic have. So technically, it's like it's us versus the Czech Republic. They were 1-0 on aggregate. I came in. When did I start? I started here, and it was my first game was actually, or competitive game was against Czech Republic, and we won 2-0. And this really was amazingly saved us. Here, Stephen Fletcher got the goal, and Russell Martin scored a free kick. Russell Martin, by the way, is absolutely amazing. A lot of players in this team are actually fantastic. So yeah, that was really good. We then played Lithuania at home, won 2-0. And then played Liechtenstein in Liechtenstein and won 2-0. That was a lot harder. Now we played Spain in Riazor. I don't know where that is, but as you can see, we actually had the lead. Stephen Fletcher scored a brilliant goal. I've got to show you this. Actually, I'll show you his 2 goals. I think it was in the Czech Republic game as well. He scored a brilliant goal. I'll show you this though. I think this is arguably even better. Fernando Torres scored. Somehow he scored, and then as you saw in the 92nd minute, they actually grabbed the winner. I was so gutted. But look at this from Stephen Fletcher. Does Carlos Puyol, and does an unbelievable solo effort. So as you can see, Iriola is that? I don't even know who that is. Who's he play for? El Sevilla, according to this, from Athletic Bilbao. So he got the winner in the 92nd minute, and I shit myself because I didn't know. It was gold. It was going on head-to-heads rather than goal difference. So basically, what happened was they were 5-1 up, and they obviously had a better goal difference, and I was just like, oh, we're out then. That's it, forget about it. But no, I checked it, and I checked the heads-to-heads, and we got through to the playoffs because, of course, obviously only one qualifies from the group stages. So we played Switzerland in the playoffs. Went to their place and won 1-0. Kenny Miller with the goal. We took a lot of pressure, but we we got through in the end. Eventually, it was quite a testing game, that one. And then, as you can see, in Hampden Park, we won 2-0. Don Cowie, my legendary player from Cardiff. As we all know, if you've seen my Cardiff save, he did very well. Decided to bring him in, and he got his first international goal. 92nd minute to send Scotland to Euro 2012. Absolutely amazing. So, here we go then. The group stages for Euro 2012. So, as I say, this is going to be the new series. Now, it does actually start with the fourth seeds. These are the teams that have gotten through. Holland, Spain, Poland, Ukraine, that's as you were. Croatia, Germany, England and Russia. France, Norway, Italy and Serbia. A few differences there. And Ireland, Portugal, Sweden and Scotland. Obviously, it was never going to be an exact replication due to the fact that Scotland are in Euro 2012, which, let's be honest here, they came quite close, actually, the Scots, didn't they? I mean, yeah, I thought they did quite well in real life. But here we go. Anyway, so Ireland, Portugal, Scotland and Sweden, as I say, they're the main ones. So we're going to see who gets drawn with who. Ireland and Italy, two similar flags there. Portugal and Norway. So who have we got? It's either going to be France or Serbia. It is Serbia. I will take that over France. Probably would have preferred Norway personally, but there you go. Croatia. Oh, we could get England possibly. God. Let's see. So we got Russia, Germany. I think I'd probably want Russia out of that. That's not going to be England, Norway. So it's either Germany or Russia. Come on, Russia. Oof, we have Russia. So that's not too bad actually. Two Eastern teams so far, and that means Germany, France, and Sweden. Look at that for a group. So you can have either Holland, Spain, Poland, Ukraine, and I do think actually Poland and Ukraine. Yeah, I thought they might. Yeah, they'll go to Group A and B. So you can either have Holland or Spain. Considering we took Spain all the way at their place, I'm not bothered. Holland, okay, fair enough. Holland. So that is our group then: Holland, Russia, and Serbia. So, what does this mean then? What's all this going to be about? So Scotland handled a tough group well. It was always going to be a tough group. Let's be honest here. We are now actually 16th in the world. I just want to show you that as well, but I'll get to that in a moment. I've got to arrange a few pre-season friendlies. I will get to that. But I'll just show you the groups real quick then again. So just to make sure you got that. Italy, Croatia, Ireland and Ukraine. Norway, Poland, England and Portugal. Russia, Scotland, Holland, Serbia and Germany, Spain, France and Sweden. That is an absolutely astonishing group. That's a real group of death. Let me I think it's Group B in real life. So what does this mean then? What am I going to do? Well, I wanted to simulate this. This will be, as you read by the title, Football Manager Simulates Euro 2012. I will play every single game and I will upload highlights of every single game except for the Scotland games, which will be live commentaries. So what is going to happen is I will upload highlights to the corresponding game in real life. Now I know that doesn't really make any sense. Let me explain it. So the competition starts on June the 8th. Now it will most likely be before the game starts, just so we can get some ideas, because it's not that great. If I've got to record these beforehand, so I'm not going to be able to talk about the results, for example. I'm going to predict results for real life games. But what I will do, so on the 8th of June, we'll have the first game, which I think in real life is Poland versus the Czech Republic, quite ironically. And we'll have also the next game after that, which is, I forget who the second game is, but there's game 2, which is later on that day. What I will do is, on that day, I will upload Italy versus Croatia and Ireland versus Ukraine, or wherever the corresponding fixture is. So we'll have game 1, I will upload game 1 on this, highlights, and I'll talk about them and say this is how Group A stands after one game. I will do the same then on game 1 for Group B, and Norway, Poland, England, Portugal. When we do Russia, Scotland, it'll probably, they tend to go first versus second, and second versus third, second versus fourth, Russia, and so on. So let's just say, just for simplicity, it's Russia versus Scotland. I will do a live commentary, and then, so it'll work like that. When we get to the quarters, semis, and final, things will slightly change. But basically, it is a simulation to what Football Manager thinks will happen in Euro 2012. I realise, obviously, I'm technically interfering there with Scotland. I realise that, but it's still the game simulating it. It is okay. It's my tactics, but I'm not expecting to win this. I'm not going. Let's be honest here, lads. I'm not going to win with Scotland. Chances are I'm not. But I'm still hoping to do really well. That's a reasonable group. I think I can potentially get past Russia and Serbia. Even if I get knocked out, we're still going to simulate it all the way to the final. So basically, I'm going to simulate the games to the corresponding day and upload them. I will predict scores as well. That's all it is. That's basically it. I'm not going to be doing a lot. It's not me showing tactics all well for Scotland, obviously, but it'll be 3 to 5 minute videos probably of the two games or the game on that day, corresponding fixture. So let's take it to like say here. Starts off. Well, for some reason, it starts on June the 9th, which is a bit weird, but okay. Group stage match 1. Group stage match 1. I don't get how that works. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure you get the idea. How it all corresponds to the game. So basically, Group A match 1 will be uploaded on the same day as real life. Group A match 1 and match 2 and so on the corresponding day. I just want to make sure everyone is crystal clear on that. I know I've repeated that about 5 or 6 times, but I'm sure there will be that one idiot in the comments going, I'm sorry, I still don't quite understand it. Can you still explain it for me? So it's like, okay, have you got it? Just making sure. So yeah, that is setting us up then for the Football Manager simulation of Euro 2012. It's just me basically just playing the game. I'm not really doing much. I'm obviously playing as Scotland, add a little bit extra spice to it, but in terms of the highlights, it's literally me just playing this game and showing you the highlights. Not really much else to it, to be honest. So yeah, that's I'll show you also the I'll show you actually nation overview also quickly. I'll just show you the world rankings. I'll show you it again before Euro 2012, but this is how it stands on the day of the draw for Euro 2012 in the game. Holland's top, Spain, Germany, England, Uruguay, Russia, Croatia, Argentina, Brazil and Italy make up the top 10. We are up into 16th. I realise that is not particularly realistic, but I have done very, very well against some big teams like the Czech Republic, Spain, maybe Liechtenstein. I'm only kidding. Yeah, so this is how everything looks currently. I don't think that's too dissimilar to real life. I can't see Iran being ahead of Northern Ireland, but okay. And I think that's it. So make sure you are ready for Euro 2012, and that starts in just under a month's time. I will upload for the first game then, which, as I say, will most likely, unless I'm actually, let's have a look. Will actually be the first game is actually going to be Norway versus Poland. It starts in Group B for some reason. Do we not have Group A? Okay, the last one. Group A seems to start there. Huh. Okay, fine, whatever. I don't know why the game's monged up. Never mind. The first game, as I say, then, will be... Looks like we're going to be doing Group B, then, for some reason. Will be the first two games then will be Norway versus Poland and Portugal versus England. So that will be uploaded on the June the 8th when the series kicks off. I know it says the 9th on here. That is incorrect. Don't ask me why, but it's incorrect. But that's SI's problem, not mine. Then as I say, on the Saturday we'll have for some reason Sweden versus France and Germany versus Spain. 2 great games. 3 great games really, and then as I say on the Sunday, Croatia, Ukraine, and Ireland, Italy. Why the groups are like that, I have no idea. But there you go. Hopefully it'll change. Who knows? So thanks for watching, lads. Hopefully I've explained it enough to you now that you really understand, because I just want to make sure that you guys do. I'm going to arrange some pre-tournament friendlies. And I will see you then with the Scotland team, and I'll announce the squad when I do. I'll show you before we play the game. I will see you then in June for Euro 2012. See you then, lads. Bye bye.